Hola. I'm going to give you guys a minute to come in the room. If you are coming in after the live, go to about 2 minutes or so, because that's normally right about when we start. Just hit fast forward, and I appreciate you. Positive vibes, good juju to you. For all of you that don't know, yes, I do say peace and elbow grease. I believe in it. There we go. All right, so come on in the room. We're going to do all signs. It's whatever comes out. The line is definitely present. I also want to share with you guys that there are some serious spiritual messages that need to be passed along. I'm, most recently, most currently picking up on a vibe of, hi, welcome you guys, come on in. I see those hearts, right on. I'm picking up on a vibe that says, watch your surroundings, okay? Take care of yourself. Allow yourself the opportunity to, listen to spirit. Definitely cleansing energy is what I'm going to say, definitely required. What to do, Jenny? There you guys are. I see you coming in now, so it's all good. I wanted to give you guys a second. And how are you? Let me know how you guys are doing in the chat. Happy Friday. And I need to throw some people off. I can feel the stalker energy, you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys can too. And some days it's like, I don't know. You just feel the projections. You're like, can I do it today? Maybe, maybe not. So anyway, I hope you guys are well. Let's get into these cards. Don't mind the candle. It was a gift, a very, very lovely gift from a friend of mine. And I love it because it came from a place called Crown King, which is nice. I don't know why. Just it felt like right to make sure that was there. All signs. What good information is coming your way? I want to give a disclaimer and state that I am not your ancestor. Okay. I just communicate with them, and whatever it is that they have to say, take it with a grain of salt. Okay. This is amber. We utilize this to transmute energy. So if any of you guys ever go to any fairs, any expos, I highly recommend that you support the local fairs and the people that, honor their skill. But of course, no one knows better than yourself, as long as you're cleansing your energy, tapping in, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Some of you all are so tapped in, it's insane. And you're just like, I wish I could tell somebody this, but if I told anybody, they wouldn't believe me. Because it's so insane, the synchronicities that come into your life, right? Trust me, I already know. Let's do all signs. Let's do all signs. We're going to put this deck away. That deck actually came out the other day. It was pretty nice. Interesting. This is the deck that just came out. We're just going to hop right into all signs. I'm going to mix it up tonight. We're going to do water signs first. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay? Hola, hola. If you guys are in the chat, make sure you're hitting that like button. Share the love. Bring some peaceful energy to the group. Haters and stalkers and naysayers will be kicked the F out. Jenny is in charge of that. She's in the chat with us. And hopefully some of our other moderators that are over on the East Coast have not fallen asleep yet. Welcome, welcome. What did I say? Cancer? Let's do Cancer first. All right. If you guys want to timestamp this as you watch in the comments, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I knew that was coming out. Cancer. What else do you have? Ooh, good news coming to you. I feel like you're on an expedition. Oh, you are, boo. You're feeling yourself. If you're not feeling yourself and everything that the universe has to offer for you, you will be very soon. But it's about whether or not you take that path. Like no LOL. You have milk and honey at the bottom of the deck. Your good juju is so good. Other people are looking at you like, They're either happy for you or they're kind of like, damn, I wish I had that. That's that jealousy. Stay away from that. But there's something about you where you just exude a light, you exude something. It's a positive vibration, or you're stepping into this portal that's going to bring you abundance. You know, what's even weirder? I just picked up the mail about an hour ago, right? So I got my exercise in, whatever, and then it's just going to be a long night. That's all I can say. I got a postcard. Do you know when the last time I got a postcard was? Like back in the 90s? Somebody sent me a postcard. Yeah, it was family. Okay. And it had a huge rainbow on it. Just saying, hey, saying hi from a beautiful place. You know what I mean? And I was just like, wow, that's amazing. And now look. So Cancer, you're vibing high. It's all good. Because whatever choice it is that you're making, because I feel like there's a plenty of them, you're highly blessed and favored. You're protected. You're sheltered. I don't know, some of you all, I know it sounds crazy, but I hear, for those of you that need to hear it, if you are seeking the Most High, this is definitely yours. If some of you all are still lost and, you know, you're trying to figure out your path, which way you're getting ready to go, I know it's confusing. And there's a lot, you know, you feel like that really big, I don't know, it could be an ocean, it could be a pond, whatever. And you're just one tiny speck in it. I understand that. But really what Spirit is trying to tell you is, it's not about comfort. It's about you're just blessed. It's like the road is clear for you. You don't have blockages, especially if you've been calling in the Most High. That's all I keep hearing for you, Cancer. This good Juju is saying, hey, if you've been praying, your story's not over yet. There's quite a bit to do, quite a bit to see, a lot of places to go, a lot of people to speak to. I don't know, maybe Cancer, you're highly spiritual. And the support that you've been asking for, or you needed support so you became spiritual, or if you have not become spiritual, why not? That's just what I'm hearing. Yeah. And anything it is that you need to create, Spirit's going to be back there watching, listening, watching you use your emotion and like picking up on you. You guys are learning to tap in. It is what it is. Cancer, what else do they need you to know? There's a foul. Okay, they need me to tell you about the foul energy. I'm picking up on something with Sunday. I don't know what Sunday is, or 3 days from now, 2 days from now. Maybe this is just a collective for all of you. Okay, if it comes up in the individual signs, fine. There's a very, very triggering energy that's out there right now, so I need you all to remain calm. Cool, Cancer? Cancer, Venus, yeah. I mean, I could see that. I mean, just imagine how it's going to play out. And I can't tell you if you, listen, I have not been following local astrology, or daily, excuse me. I'm sure if I looked at it right now, I'd get a real shocker for you, but I'm going to leave that to you guys. All I know is I'm picking up on it. And I know it's major. Okay, so Cancer, it definitely affects you, and you know it. So just stay calm, whatever it is. Cool beans? Cool beans. Scorpio, all I heard is shocker. I went to Scorpio first. Isn't that interesting? Instead of doing, what? Scorpio. Instead of doing Pisces. Like Scorpio, you couldn't wait for your read? What was that? But I see why you can't wait for your read. Look what you got. Wow, your good Juju's going to be off the chain. I don't know. I'm hearing the words in love. It's a song. It's playing. It's something about falling in love. Could it be I'm falling in love? Yeah. With you? Yeah. Yeah. Could it be I'm falling in love with you? That's what I heard. Scorpio. Could it be I'm falling in love with you? With you. And I'm hearing the song. Someone is literally singing the song. Maybe you guys are related to whoever sang the song, or this person is actually speaking, coming through, whatever. They're questioning. Could it be I'm falling? Ooh. Oh my God, did you see that? Like, remember I told you I like this candle because it came from Crown King? Somebody must be still, what was that? That's hot, spicy. That's marriage, commitment, love. But somebody's stuck in their head because there's some sort of conflict when it comes to this 10 of Cups. Somebody has to move through some sort of, I don't know if it's a burden. No, it's immaturity. It's boom, right there, immaturity. Somebody has to move through a sense of immaturity. They have to take an L. Somebody has to take an L to figure out that some foul stuff was happening. That's what that says to me. Someone has to take an L, but when I tell you, and this is coming fast, like you, it might be Scorpio, you're dealing with a fire sign, like, just saying. I don't know, whoever this is, you are up in your head about whoever this is. Well, they're up in their head about you. Maybe you're doing it together. One of you is loving, one of you all is more practical with this diamond. I told you, it's a fight. This is a love that is triggering the soul. And the truth is, somebody needs to figure out whether or not they're going to be practical. That's what I keep hearing. And work this out and make it a relationship. Somebody's struggling emotionally with whatever this is. Someone's struggling financially, someone's struggling emotionally. So what's the good juju then? You got options? Maybe that's the problem though. Maybe someone having options is the problemo. What y'all think about that? Any feedback? I'm just saying. Scorpio, I don't think you want to make a decision. Maybe somebody likes options. Now I'm hearing ludicrous. I've got hoes. I've got hoes in different area codes. Area codes. I got hoes. I got hoes. Somebody's got hoes. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's a very prominent song to sing. 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Listen, whatever situation this is, it's going to go over well. I feel like if you don't make a choice, cool. If you do make a choice, cool. I could see that you making this choice for this person, whew, there's some struggle to it because there's got to be something that is laid to rest. And the issue is that maybe the people don't see their flaws. What did I say? One person has an emotional issues and one person's not practical enough. Right? Somebody feels like it would be an overwhelming struggle just to either show their emotion or I don't know. But honestly, I would say realizing there's a lot of trauma that's around this because you have the heart, baby, and you have the diamond. Scorpio, everything's in your court. It might be because you're single. Yeah, someone's a player. Oh, you can't even make that up. I told you, someone's got hoes. That's just confirmation. Yeah. And they have to learn to work on themselves. They have to learn to keep the dang-a-lang or the squish squash, oh my gosh, to themselves. That's what it sounds like to me. He's not making a decision. Yeah. You feel it's the masculine that's not making the decision? If I will tell you this, the Scorpio, I would say the Scorpio is the one that wouldn't be making the decision based on what I see here. I will say, and that's because they don't know themselves. Oh, hell no. There's like a little, no, don't play with me. And when they do get to know themselves, maybe they reject the idea. Notice how I just said, hell no, like I'm pushing away weirdos. Like, okay. And the fire sign, because I saw a fire sign. The fire sign is the one that's working on themselves and just getting their money right. I don't know. What is this? Someone wants them to chase. Someone wants them to fight over them. You got me twisted. I don't know. Maybe they want you to do that. Maybe they want you to show more interest and show you need them. Best advice, they say, it's okay for you to move on if it's a consistent emotional, flighty, I don't know where I want to be type of energy. Just speak your truth. You know, that's what it says to me, Scorpio. If the person can't speak their truth and be honest, and nah. I'm hearing something about hay is for horses, grass is cheaper. Nah. Yeah, somebody's too grounded for that. It's like, nope. And you know what? What's crazy is the regret and the heavy burden that's going to come because they're going to realize this person was their 10 of cups, but they weren't really technically I'm going to say it's the water sign, was not trying to make the decision to work on it. This is going to be the one that got away, bro. Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like what's happening is somebody's being triggered to say, are we a match? Are we a pair? Yeah, that's big time. All right, Scorpio, good thing coming towards you is you have an opportunity to break karmic gas cycles. That's what it says to me. You have the opportunity to work on yourself and help this person work on themselves while they help you work on yourself, and you two can grow together. If you do choose to do so, it might take a while. That's fine. I get it. But it would be successful. All right. The only thing is that you have to realize it's only going to be successful if the ego and the nastiness and the betrayal, possibly sexual betrayal, things like that, are out the window. They don't even fly. Do you see what I'm saying? If there's going to be third-party energies that are lied about, or partying and things like that that's lied about, yeah, you got me effed up. The person that's going to be the one that got away, they have other plans. They're like, no, I don't think so. They'll walk away. Man, you cannot make that up. You saw the cards just came out? You cannot make that up. All right, my loves, let's move on. My Scorpio. Aw, baby. Hi, MCW. Aw, my Scorpio. I don't know. Let's not talk about that one. Let's not do that. No. Like, you know what's funny is before I came on here, I thought to myself, I was going to need to give some personal readings. I guess I got to open it back up, huh? I did think that. But y'all, I'm just going to tell you. I know we got to do Pisces, but woo, Lord, I have been busy. I hope y'all don't think I just sit around and watch TV and eat, macadamia and chocolate and all that. I do like it, but I don't eat it all day. I really promise you I don't. Like, I am so busy. Some days my brain, I can't comprehend coming in here and reading. It's just like mental exhaustion, So anyway, okay. Let me look over here for 2 seconds and see what is vibing for you all. I think y'all might be in love with this deck. We've had this deck for years, right? I really, truly like that deck. Kipper might be too much for y'all. That might be too much for y'all. We're doing blessings. We're not trying to tear egos apart. Nope, I'm hearing nope. This is a yes. This is a yes. You might have some, sacred self. Pisces, this is coming up, sacred self. You guys might have some energies that need to speak to you. That's what I'm feeling, Pisces. Like Pisces, transition loved ones. You got a couple of things coming out here because I'm just like picking up these decks. No. I heard hell no with that. Nope. Yep. Oh, that's crazy. They want you to have Lenormand, and they said that's enough. See? It is what it is, right? It is what it is. Sorry, y'all. It is what it is. Okay, let's do this. Damn shirt does what it wants. Pisces. What you got, Pisces? Oh. You think someone's full of sugar honey iced tea. Some of you, this is actually crude. There's almost a brother-sister vibe here as well. Kind of like, when you have a sibling and you'll like sit on your sibling's head and fart. Yeah, the disrespectful stuff. That's a true sibling. The one that always treats you nice. There's always a sibling or two that will fight. I'm sorry. That's just, it is what it is. Karmics are born into families too. But there's something about that, but then there's also something about someone is FOS, like just full of it. Pisces. Yeah. It's like they... I heard 2 peas in a pod. I told you, it's a conflict. It's like a battle, and it's which one has the bigger weapon, which one... I don't know, it's like a struggle, it's a fight. Maybe this is something where you have a a past life vibe with one of your family members or someone you know, where it's a consistent, this person is always showing their butt. They're always showing their ASS. That's what I feel. You have 7, 7, Jack, and King. Diamonds, hearts, and clubs. You've been through a lot, Pisces. But that's because of the actions of, I don't know, a disciplinarian. Yep. Something that you wished for when you were younger is actually coming through. For some of you, you were lied to. You were lied to about wishful thinking. And I think that since you were lied to about wishful thinking, and this could have been in your past, it really played deep on your emotions. And so that might be something that's going to be triggering you coming up here very soon. What else? The fish. I'm going to say pregnancy. Because when you see fish, maybe there's 3 children here. And if there's 3 children or something along those lines, or there might be more children on the way. Somebody could, finally realize that they have, more children on the way. This is about lineage. This is about the history that you've been through. So if you've, you don't always see things clearly, but you're living the life. I'm definitely thinking to myself, don't get caught up in family drama, especially if you're just like the person. You two are 2 peas in a pod, and now you're arguing about some stupid sugar honey iced tea. I get it. The number 7 is significant. 77 could be significant. I don't know. I feel like the good thing is that you got this message in time. And it's clear the energy. And because you're 2 peas in a pod, if the conversation's not going well, maybe you should just get some space. They're family, whatever this is. Yeah, I told you. Somebody's about to trigger you. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. Watch how you handle them. Watch how they handle you. Be willing to handle boundaries here. Right? Mars and Capricorn. Be willing to stand your ground if needed. Don't need to be harsh about it, but don't be a pushover either. Yeah. Things will work out. Things will work out. Just be patient with whatever this is. Finding a sense of space and finding a sense of peace against any type of harshness that could come out because, you're so damn alike that it's, I don't know, whatever. It's a relationship. Sometimes you just have your struggles, your ups and your downs. There is a conversation that you are kind of stuck in your head about, okay? Or you're just like, I'm stuck in this situation. What do I need to do? That's what I hear. It's like, I feel like for some of you, you can't get out of whatever this is. You are bound to this person. Yeah, I told you. Might be your mother. And the plans they're trying to make, they might not be your plans. See what I mean? I think that's what it means is if you've got it under control, you're fine. Right? It's when there's a whole bunch of drama creating conflict. Some of you all, this is a message as well about actually listening to your families as you're going through trials and tribulations. This is also about putting yourself in a situation where you're supposed to be able to trust someone not to abuse your trust. Do you truly have that? Do you truly have where someone will not abuse your trust? Yeah, you do. Whatever energy this is, yes, you two are very much alike. One of you might be more emotional and one of you might be more practical. Okay? But the overall goal is that you guys do very, very well, even if you're apart. See? Yeah. There's going to be something coming up pretty quickly here. So again, how you handle it is going to be up to you. I do know there might be a little bit of harshness. So think about, you know, okay, you don't want to wish ill on anybody, because that's what could be, you know, kind of imprisoning somebody here. It might be spiritually, might be mentally, whatever this is. Don't wish ill, and don't think that that person is wishing ill on you either. Some of you all, it's really just about like the best intentions, if that makes sense. So I feel like just listen to your guides and let them get you through the right way. Okay. All right, my loves. Thank you. Thank you. Where are we at? So what was that? Water signs? Let's do air. Gemini. Aw. Look at that. Somebody wants to talk to you. Make up. Kiss and make up. I think that this is someone you trust coming home to. And I think you do have an offer getting ready to come. Yeah, you do. Look at that. You have an offer getting ready to come through. Some of you all, this is marriage and commitment, Gemini, or this is about being comfortable at home. You do have somebody that's in your energy. I'm going to say it's more than likely a Sagittarius vibe, because you have the 10 of Wands here with the 15. And it's like going through a tower moment. Okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is like mama bear energy. It's something, but you literally have the tower here. Someone is affected or affecting something because of the way they speak, the way they gossip, the way that they talk. Honestly, I don't know why, but there's something here where somebody's having a very hard time moving on from something. Like, let it go already is what I'm hearing. Maybe that's best advice. So I don't know. Hold on. This is, because notice how it was over here, right? So immediate energy to me says, let it go. You should not be worried about what somebody else is doing. Gemini. You are only going to be the recipient of love. That's what that says to me. That says that this is an opportunity to do something special. If you guys are in a relationship with somebody, I definitely see that somebody could be asking somebody for marriage here very, very soon. They want this contract. They want this union. They want this bond. They've actually been thinking about it. There could have been a delay between the two of you. Somebody might have gone within, and the spiritual signs that just kept coming was, you know, no, this person is meant for you. You're supposed to love this person. Like, it just kept coming back around. Like, spirit was like, okay, yeah, I know you thought you weren't supposed to be with this person, but maybe it's time for you to go spend some time with them again. There's something like that coming up, Gemini, because I do feel like it would really open somebody up and bring them towards marriage, commitment, union, having a safe place to be and someone's heart space, if that makes sense. You know, I don't know. Whatever this is, it seems like there's going to be somebody that's offered a real opportunity at love here. Somebody is falling in love. Okay. Yeah. See, look, I told you. Marriage, commitment, union. Okay. Spiritual contract. You have the Sun card. Everything really working out in your favor. Some of you all, you might be moving in with this particular person. Yeah. There you go. Just, again, remember, do not become the martyr. That's for sure. Make sure you two have a very good understanding. Okay. If one person is trapped and stuck at one particular cycle, or a relationship they were in or you were in had you stuck at one point and you couldn't go any further, well, with this one, you get to go much further. Yeah. This always talks about the martyr to me, but again, I'm going to say it's have faith. Okay, have faith that this is a situation. If you were the martyr, you will no longer be the martyr, right? Like I said, growing something new. You also have the mountain. I didn't say it was going to be easy, okay? And I did say that there is somebody here gossiping, trying to create problems. And I guess, like I said, it might be a mama. You've always, in my mind, there's always been something that you struggled with. And right now, you're letting that cycle end. Yeah, some of you all are... You're not about to let something go. I mean, what the hell? Hold on. Don't you? Oh, no, you got an offer coming. I was going to say, if that mask came out, that would have been totally different. But there's something here where it's like, I don't, maybe it's something along the lines of someone saying, okay, we don't have to have intercourse now that I've proposed. Maybe you already have had intercourse, but they're saying that they're willing to wait until the rest of the wedding, or somebody wants to wait until the wedding. Somebody else here is having a very hard time choosing and letting go of someone. It's a recommendation not to be loyal to conflict. Oh, you cannot make that up. Gemini Pisces had something very similar. Oh, you cannot make that up. Pisces had something very similar. 2 peas in a pod, baby. 2 peas in a pod. Tell me about this ring and this man with the death card. What else? You know what I say when I say You know what I say. Something ain't right with that one. You got the 14. You got the 9 of Wands. Sneaky, sneaky. Don't let this person weigh you down. Whatever this is, they said, don't let them weigh you down, boo-boo. Don't let them weigh you down. I got issues. This is not that anxiety song. This is a song that said, I got issues. That's what I just heard. Could be dealing with a water sign again. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio just tried to pop out there. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's going to be stalking you is what I just picked up on. If you're walking away from this particular person, especially if there's more than one male involved, someone might have another option, is kind of twisted about which one they're getting ready to choose. You also have the Ace of Diamonds and the Ace of Hearts as well. I think that Scorpio had that vibe as well. Yeah. You also have the King of Swords. You know what you want. You know what you want, and you're not about to sit here and let anybody. You're trying to make the situation better. Maybe you've been loyal to a fault for some of you. Give this person their flowers while they're here, and you know what? If you don't get this ring or whatever this is, this commitment, I don't know. It's because this person is just not honest. I don't know. It's like all over the place. You guys must be going through hell with this person because I can't pick up one thing. Are you freaking dishonest? You know what's crazy? This is... You guys are being so effing gaslighted with this. It's back and freaking forth. Gemini, do you see these birds? And like I said, there would be someone here that hates, and I picked up on the mom or whatever. I get that. But I see it clearly now. And this is what they're saying. I'm going back and forth. And it's because the people you have around you are the type of people that would try to take your person and break up your relationship and be deceitful about it. And they hide. Remember I said the mask? They hide behind the mask. He's probably going to, the masculine in this is probably going to say, hey, I care about you. You know, I'm sorry. Is there something I can do? Can we, let's not have this issue. There's also something here about somebody getting married. But then somebody, I don't know, maybe the feminine passes away. It doesn't necessarily have to be the feminine, though. The way that I'm looking at this, I could also see a masculine that passed away. And if they hadn't, they would have offered marriage because they really cared. But somebody's staying loyal to something that, oh no. Don't be a martyr. Don't let this person take advantage of you. This is kind of all over. I think your friends are not really your friends. I think that they would steal your person in a heartbeat from you. I think that some of you are all alone in this, and you are trying to let negativity go because you've had people try to create these problems. This is kind of sick and twisted. You know, if you've had to deal with this is somebody majorly gaslighting you. It could be the person you're with, or it could be the person that is around you that wants your person. So I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Because if it's your person gaslighting you, that is so messed up. Let's see if we get a damn Gina out of this. Hold on. Because if it is, then it's your person too. Is damn Gina gonna come out? Let me see. There's this card in this deck that says that is messed up. Oh, it says what a tangled web we weave, busted. And someone has a confession. They're gonna come clean. And they're going to say that they're going to end it, but they might be lying. But the thing is they were lying in the past. I don't know. I don't know if you can trust this person. What a tangled web we weave. What the Sam H-E double hockey sticks is happening right now? It doesn't matter. It says all praises the Most High. You are protected. And it says surprise, unexpected events, gifts, parties, and information. And then it says, damn, Gina, that's fucked up. See, and I even said it. Beyond measure, betrayal, disbelief, backstabbing, energy, shaking my head. New romance relationships on the horizon, and a life partner. This person, whoever this person is twisted. I mean, they believe in you, whoever you are. But apparently, somebody was trying to come in here and throw shade. It could have been another masculine, jealous of the fact that you had chosen, someone had chosen you, or something like that. Somebody could have had more than one option. Whoever you choose, I feel like, yeah, okay, thank you for the clarification, I swear. Because that was a hard one, like someone is really not understanding what is going to happen here. And maybe it's just been bad juju, bad experiences with other people, they were still messing with other people, something like that. It's a back and forth thing. I don't know if someone's going to mess with somebody else or do this, or somebody says I'm going to stay single. They want to trust their person. They don't know if they can trust their person. I feel what this says to me is, you know, if this person is going to treat you right by the way they interact with you. I'll just say that, you know, you'll get a lot more with action than you do with words. So if this person is dedicated to making sure that they are in your life, no, you know, I think that if there's any question as to what's happening, you know, air tags are popping up, there's just a bunch of drama, stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's just not worth it. You know, I think it would be way healthier for you to understand that someone cares about you and loves you wholeheartedly. Okay. And again, if there is a feminine here, I will say that there could be a feminine that is still in love with somebody that passed away, you know, and doesn't feel necessarily that, I don't know. I don't know what this is. There's something here about something passing away. It's weird because it also feels like deception. Somebody that's highly protected, they sense that their person is fake ass loyal, if that makes sense. These hoes ain't loyal. Right? These hoes are definitely not loyal. See? Causing trouble. I don't know. It's going to be up on you. I mean, to figure out if your person's a hoe or if you guys are really in a good place. Some of you all, it might be either or. I take it as it resonates, but there's definitely an argument in the air and people trying to get involved in other people's relationships, and possibly some people that have passed away. Other people are hanging on to them. Like, let the ghost lay its ass down already. Let them go, boo. Tell them to be happy and move on. You keep pining over this person and they won't move on. They'll sit there and stay stuck to you like a squatter. Get your ducks in a row. Get some stuff together. If you feel like you haven't been doing what you're supposed to be doing and moving towards positivity and prayer and abundance, it's because you're letting this person irk your soul. Some of you all must have squatters. Get them up off you. Peppermint tea. Yeah, they're causing you problems. Some of you all have a squatter. A spiritual squatter. Maybe you have a real house and you have a squatter in it. Gemini. I just heard fix it. You know, fix it. I guess your ancestors don't like the fact that you're letting whoever this is squat in your energy. It's almost like you feel them. Maybe you need to go away from your house for like 2 or 3 days, and then when you come back, you can feel them. Then you'll really know what you need to do. Some of you all put the pink salt by your front door. Leave it for a couple of days, go back, check it, see if there's somebody touched it, see if somebody messed with it, right? See if there's a shape in it. All right, who else we have? That was Gemini. Let's do Aquarius. Hi, babies, welcome. Aquarius, not this deck I just heard. They said your deck needs to be a little more spiritual. That's just what I heard. Just following orders, people. Feast of Plenty. Ooh, yay. Choices and their consequences. Yeah. Some twisted ass people in this world. So hopefully you're one of the good ones. And you have chosen a good path. Hold on, I'm putting my feet up. You have chosen the good path. You have chosen to remain kind. And I feel like I've said that to a couple of you tonight. That what it says to me is Spirit recognizes you. It recognizes you. It fights for you. Kind of like my air conditioner is fighting. It was hot in here earlier. I had to turn it up. You see how it's consistently running? It's, yeah. It's fighting the heat for me. So I don't know. Anyway, someone there to protect you when you need them. They said don't take that. What does Aquarius need? Aquarius, ooh, some of y'all are in trouble. Okay. I don't know why, but you got mindful and mindful, F-U-L-L, not mindful as in somebody that is, nah, there's some horseplay going on here. You got a lot on your plate, but here's the thing. Time is really going to affect how all of this works out. You know what's crazy is you see this keyhole right here? The other day I was in, and if you guys ever come to Phoenix, I'm just going to tell you, I believe it's Montalina or something like that, but it's Tortas. I was in Levine, okay? And I have the best sandwich shop in Levine. You guys should go there. Anyway, I was sitting there and I looked down and there's a key, right? There's a key right next to me on this bench. And I'm thinking, what is this a key to? I didn't take the key. I left it because I figured somebody would know what it was for, blah, blah, blah. Do you see this little keyhole right here? Mindful groupthink. Unlock your ability to see when you are being pressured by other people's ideas. Also, unleash the energy of other people that might be pressuring you to think a certain way, do a certain thing, Aquarius. I'm also picking up on some of you all, this is about house and home and really highlighting. We haven't even got into the damn read. We're still at the bottom of the deck. This is about really highlighting what's going to go on in your household is what I feel. Something about what's going on in your household. Aquarius. Yeah, boo. Moon, maiden, new beginning. Yeah, you feel somebody. There's someone that's in your energy or you are consistently thinking about this person. Full moon energy coming up here very quick. I find it interesting that this says it's a full moon, but it says new beginnings. A full moon is actually about releasing. Crown games, right use of power. Mood, maiden, new beginnings. You might see somebody emotionally change during the next upcoming energies or whenever you feel like you need this. It's an energy of, so you got dragonfly energy right here in the corner. So they want you to know that there's longevity that comes with it, but you do need to be guarded. You do need to, protect yourself because of an outside energy that would try to come in here and take your crown. I don't know why I just got this twisted thing, but there could be a feminine here that is in, you got forgiveness and repairing the veil, right? Remember I told you, you're going to have to tap in and see what this message is. You're going to have to go a lot deeper than you normally would to understand how you can be successful and win and for the long run. But the problem is that I don't know if you put this binding here together to keep your world like from being exposed to the universe, and or maybe something happened that you're trying to keep secret, or you're too scared to let new knowledge in, or let somebody inside of your box. You no longer have this box. Somebody thought that they could emotionally control something, and no, that's done now. That's done. I told you, new beginnings and the full moon on the same card with Moon Maiden. There's going to be something different. There has to be a death of an ego. I don't know. It's something. I also see a mask, like, is it I don't know. It could use it for multiple things. It's a design for women where they put that little mesh thing over their face. It could be on the hat, or it's just a mesh thing with a feather. I'm seeing that. It's like right through here, but this one is gold. I feel like if you do it right, you could be dripping in gold. If you play your cards right, yeah. Caterpillar opportunity. You could have an opportunity come in. The rest of you, you're just being highly triggered, and they want you to take a new perspective and look at things. It's going to give you an opportunity to become stable. Some of you all are a mother. To become stable and overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Aquarius, good things will be coming in. Again, grace and generosity, spirits looking out for you, watching out for you. You don't really have to ask for anything. I do feel like you guys are going to be in a place of, it's wonder to start with. Like, you wonder how it's going to work out with a certain particular person. I feel like it's actually going to do you justice. It's not going to do you harm. But you do have to realize that as above, so below. So it depends on what you put out there. What was that energy that you put out there? Is the opportunity too big for you? You've been waiting for this person for so long that you're scared of the relationship? Some of you all, maybe you've known this person in passing, you want to talk to them, but you're like spying on them, Aquarius, because you've got a pair here. Oh, I don't like this vibration. It's actually kind of weird. Hold on. Clarify that for me, please, with the opportunity. Oh, wow. Don't let a good thing pass you by, and at the same time, move on if someone is trying to manipulate you. Someone actually could be trying to do black magic, and maybe you just can't take it anymore. You can't take it anymore. Somebody could be doing love magic on somebody, trying to get them to come back. Yeah, because they want this person's money. Jeez Louise. So again, why you feel this way, I don't know, but I know you're putting your hand in your pocketbook here. And if it's making you feel uncomfortable or something along those lines, be careful. That's just the clarification. We went even further into it. I do know you have somebody watching your whereabouts too. So it's good that you're actually figuring this out. I don't know if there's somebody here that cares about Aquarius, but they're withholding that information. And the reason they're withholding it is because they don't feel like it would be reciprocated. They feel like they would be manipulated and treated as if they were an option. So they don't tell you how they feel. They keep it to themselves. And I feel like somebody could dream, and when they dream, they see this person walking, they see this person talking. What I'm being shown is someone is actually grabbing someone kind of like by the chin, or just kind of pulling them close and wanting to kiss them. And then they wake up. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, damn it. You know, you have one of those really, really nice dreams, and the next thing you know, you wake up. See, look, fool's embrace. It says transmuting pain, and you wake up and you're by yourself. You're like, ugh. Yep, and it's definitely sexual. Some of you all they might wake up and be like, how do I stop thinking about this person? Right? It says confidence in your sword. They could wake up with a boner. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, they definitely are trying to figure out how to update their energy when it comes to you. Because when they wake up in the morning, you are on their mind. Aquarius. I told you, watchers and in your hand. The universe is your partner. So maybe the universe is showing someone, this person for a reason. There could be a conversation. There could be a union. There could be drinks, right? And if you really care, they say surrender to your person. Surrender to having the friendship with someone that's stable and solid. I feel like they know it. They just don't want to make the choice. Or they have maybe a third party. Maybe it's their ego. Could be a third party. Could be a marriage. Someone's not fully divorced. Whatever. It is what it is. What's up, Marin? All right, who's next? That was Gemini. That was Aquarius. So now we got Libra. Libra, I just heard, don't do it. Don't do it, Libra. Don't do what? Oh, they said read with that deck. Libra. Some of you all need to go to counseling. Some of you all need therapy. Don't mess with this person until you do get this therapy is what I just heard. Wow. I guess. Magic at the bottom of the deck. Okay, what are y'all doing? Maybe, okay, I don't know what kind of therapy you need, but it could be some old Haitian cleanse yourself off or some good old-fashioned obey or something to get yourself clean. I don't know what you need to do, but maybe some of you Libras are dealing with someone that deals with Santeria as well. I am definitely picking up on that very, very strongly. It says heart of the sky. You have Jaguar, which is definitely an old soul. And then you have lightning, so something's getting ready to move real quick. Ooh-wee, Libra. Some of you all are, this is a spirit guide calling you. I don't know, just go with this, Libra, because it's only going to make sense to you when you're ready for it to make sense to you, okay? There's definitely a long path, a long journey to go. And this is about being healed. This is shaman energy, okay? What is that? So I'm looking at her crown. I don't know if that's feathers or what. It's clouds. Heart of the sky. So you have the moon here. You have Earth here. You have her crown that has feathers and then the clouds that are behind it. But then also here you have a vastness where her heart should be. And it says the heart of the sky. You also have the Jaguar, which I said is the old soul. And then you also have lightning. And you'll notice here that in this lightning, there's also a figure that is around this. I don't know. There's a transformation here with said person. It's going to be with a partner, whatever. But I also feel like you're going to be having some sort of outer body experience, or you're going to see a duplicate of someone, like your grandparent or something like that, is going to show up in like a newborn or like a baby that's 3 or 4 and starts talking like they're the grandparent, you know, that you loved growing up. Something along those lines, Libra. Okay, you've got something here where if you ever felt like you were searching and you were looking and you needed love, you've always been watched over and protected by your ancestors, always. And I feel like you can sense that. And so now there's like this return, because I did hashtag the line, right? There's going to be this return of, like I said, an energy that you have gotten away from, but one that cares about you very much and will always continue to care for you. So it's kind of like a cycle over, like redone. So let's say you took care of somebody, they pass, and then when your child is born, or it could be two generations, maybe three, whatever. See, and look, I could feel it too. I already know. I can feel it in my head. Yeah, whatever this is, it's very, very important. Maybe someone has an issue with their head, or something happened to the right side of their head. Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, reborn into a new child, and the new child is so carefree and loved. They don't even know what trauma is. You're taking care of your baby, and this baby, you guys are sitting there having a conversation, and that's what I see. Maybe some of you guys, you're just this generation. You are in between like 25 and 38, maybe 39, and you're seeing the reincarnation happen. You are going to be a whole real life experience when it comes to reincarnation. It was meant for you to be able to see this in this lifetime, to see how the universe works and guards over those souls that are carefree and do the right thing in life. Yeah, I told you, it's a relationship. It's coming back to you. Didn't I say 3 years old? I said 3 years old. Don't worry about this. Don't stress it out, even if you don't have your child yet. Don't stress this out. Don't stress it out. For some of you all, this might not happen for a long time, but I'm telling you that it's going to come out. There is someone here that carries a generational cycle that they need to kind of shock out of their system at this point with this lightning. There might be some unexpected conversation that comes along with this, Libra. It might be that truth. It might be that lightning bolt of truth, if that's what you want to call it, right? And how do I explain this? Listen, not everybody wants to be a one-night stand, okay? Some people are highly protected and favored. The universe is trying to protect you from getting into a situation that's going to create more drama if you are out of hand or do things too quickly, okay? They're saying you're going to cause yourself problems, aches, and pains if you do that. It'll cost you money, is what I'm just hearing, okay? You don't want to do that. They want you to think wisely and don't stress yourself out. Use positive judgment, okay? Don't worry about other people that are in. And so listen, if they're doing bad, guess what they're going to do? They're being whoever it is you need it to be, right? If they're doing bad, they are going to want you to do bad with them. And you don't have to. You never had. They will bring you down. Crabs in a bucket type thing. Right? Right. Whew. All right. Yeah, we got to get that head aching thing out of here. I don't know whose head was aching, but that was not mine. Jeez Louise, that actually hurt. Hold on. That's not the norm. I don't know. Maybe you all had a past loved one that bumped their head or hit their head. I heard got shot in the head. I don't know, but like, yeah. So it says keep your spirit high. Look, I told you it's a ghost. It is definitely someone around you, boo. Jesus, take the wheel. Whew, Lord. All right, like I said, I hope you guys are doing well, babies. I'm going to clean that up out of here. Libra, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, it started out cool, but then all of a sudden it was just like pressure. A lot of pressure on the head. So I don't know what that is. I don't know if somebody's... See, it's gone now. It's gone for me because I cleared it out, but it was almost like if your loved one had already passed over or whatever, maybe they had something that happened to their brain. That shit hurt. That did not feel good. All right, Libra. So again, like, do you really want to get involved in all that? Like, I don't know. Whatever that is, don't. Your loved one's gonna come back and chill with you. I get that, but jeez Louise, they must be going through pain. Cause that hurt. Thank God it left. Whatever that was, it left. All right. Who we got after that? Libra. So we did Gemini, Aquarius, so we did Libra. Let's do fire signs. Let's do Aries. Ooh, speak up, Aries. Speak up. Say what you need to say, boo. Make that phone call. Make that change. That's funny. My grandma fell and cracked her. What? Hold on. Oh, wow. Jenny, you got a lot going on. Wait a minute. So your grandma's already gone? Oh, and congrats to you. Oh, look, Aquarius came out. I didn't even see that. Yours for 3 days? That's what I'm saying. Like, it hurt. Wow. Jenny, let me tell you, it's this side. This is my right side. And it's all on the top of the head. It went away after I did the Palo, but that hurt. Like, I don't know. You're coming back. Well, maybe she says she's coming back. So maybe if you're okay with that, just remember, if you took care of your granny, then she'll be taking care of you when you get older. You know, that's her way of saying thank you. That's what I felt like in the reading. You guys are going to make me emotional. Don't make me cry. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting kisses now. Like, like thank you. And I'm getting kisses. So congratulations again, though. Wow. And Marin, I hope you feel better. Okay, so speak up, Aquarius energy. Who do we say? Aries. You need to say something. What are you doing? You need to communicate. Communicate. You are communicating. Use your intuition. Don't do it. Leave it alone. What? Speak up. If you're seeing something and you know your intuition is telling you about it, follow it, please. And I feel like they're showing it to you in a pattern. Notice that these colors are very similar. It goes bloop, 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 bloop. Like, it could be happening on a repetitive cycle. Something's happening. Like, let's say your alarm spontaneously goes off. You didn't even know you had it set. And then right as the alarm is going off, you paying attention to the alarm triggers something else that pops up on your phone or whatever, right? It says it's a soulmate, and there's also a Leo that's here. Yeah, it says it's the soulmate and no. Speak up. This is someone who's part of your friend group. And you're seeing signs about this person. I know you are. And maybe you see it in your dreams. It's almost like somebody's saying, is someone jealous? No, I don't think they're jealous. But maybe someone's going to leave someone alone and kind of cut them out of their life, Scorpio energy. I don't know. They feel suspicious about somebody, and I don't know why. I don't think it's a problem. Someone that you definitely have around you, again, could be an Aquarius here. Okay, Aries? Some of you all are being told to leave whoever this is alone. And they might be trying to, what a dirtbag. They're telling, what's good is that they're telling you to leave this alone. Let me get some clarification as to who this person is. Yeah, this person is immature and comes and goes. This person has every intention on leaving. They're telling you that they think that you're soulmates, but they are so full of it. Hold on. It might be an Aquarius, but I want to know where this is headed. It says don't do it because you're going to find out that there's other people. Hold on. This person is going to, this person is plotting and planning on you, but I think that you really want this person. You can't get this person off your mind. You wouldn't mind being a couple with them, so maybe you've even been friends for a little bit, Aries, but I will tell you, there is something here or you want this person. You want them sexually. That's why it makes it so hard for you. So they're saying, don't do it. You should let this go, especially if there's another woman. If there's somebody here that's unsure, someone is telling the truth about another woman and they're only making plans and have eyes for you. I don't know why this is such a problem. Somebody needs to let that go. So there's a jealousy here that doesn't need to be here. Let it go. That's what I'm hearing. This is about if somebody communicates to you that they love you, and I don't know why somebody says that they're jealous. Trust me, they're not. They're not jealous. I don't know what that is. They're not supposed to be jealous. What is that? It's a third party. It's the way somebody moves. That's what it says to me. It's the way that somebody moves. And maybe they've been hurt in the past, and the way somebody moves around them, it might be some sort of generational energy, but I'm not going to go that deep. It basically says, this is how I feel about you. Somebody needs to use their intuition about how they feel. I don't know. If somebody's wondering if somebody would break up with them, no. They love you. They rely on you. They count on you. They want you to be there and be around. Like, you not being there just does not make sense to this person, whoever that is. So they do care. I can't promise you they're going to always sit there and kiss your ass and try to, make you feel as if you're the only one. You should already know you're the only one. And if you're bitching about not being the only one, you got too much fucking energy on your hands. Excuse my French. Aries, I told you, new beginning. All right, let's move on to Leo. Hi, my beautiful Leos. You're sexy, you're divine. You have gorgeous eyes. And everybody loves you. And if that's not your case, then get there, because you're a Leo. And you should know what you want in life. What are you doing, Leo? For those of you guys that don't mind the B word, I do have a deck that's called the Magical Bee with an Itch Oracle. I don't normally call people the B word, but for some of you all that, you refer to your homegirls, whatever, as the B word, whatever. This message is for you, and then we'll move on. We're not going to keep the whole thing, but we'll see. It says, Leo says, you know what, Bee with an itch? It's time to get your hair. It's time to cut your hair. Go ahead. So let's see. Leo, they said, take care of yourself. Trim it up. If it's, you're not doing well right now, because Leo, your hair is always on point. You're always looking decent and fire and fly. You already know, right? So if you're not doing those things, they're like, what's happening? Why aren't you in a good mood? Why aren't you feeling perky? Why aren't you feeling blessed and abundant? Because you are, right? It says, put the card down. You're broke as F. Oh, and it says your health comes first, Be with an itch. Yeah, it says get out of bed and start your day. Every card on here has to be with an itch. So sorry if I'm cussing at you. All right, what else? What else do we need to know from my Leos? That makes sense. They said you better take care of yourself, Leo. It's time to take care of yourself. Good news coming. You got a puppy and a kitty. It says get a puppy or something. Damn. Go get a puppy or something. They're telling you to pull yourself out of any funk that you're in. And again, if you need emotional support, let's say you're single, there's nothing wrong with getting a pet. All right. It says don't stop your meds, crazy. You need them. That's probably why someone here needs the support of an animal. It says stop letting them have so much power over you, babe. It says yes, you do need to get that plant, or yes, you do need that plant. So maybe you're out shopping. It says SHIT is looking up for you soon. See? And your intuition is damn right. Yeah, it says it's right. It's highly right. But put the card down because you're broke right now. Okay? You need to Watch how you're spending your money, Leo. I feel like you're going to be supported. Again, some of you all look into the emotional support thing. But then it moves into the positive vibration. It moves into nurturing. It moves into sunshine. It moves into intuition, right? It says, don't let them have power over you. Literally, don't let them rent space in your head unless they're paying you to do so. If that makes sense. Yeah, don't let them rent space. Hey, Mary. Yes. 9 of Cups. Do what it is that you need to do to feel positive. You got this chick dancing. You got plants. You got this bright, sunny path. Everything's going your way. See, I told you. The plan is to do whatever the hell you want to do. Be happy. Get that money. Don't worry about anybody. Don't let them worry you. Okay? Get that money, because they did say you're broke, so you need to get some more money. Yeah, hold on. Let other people will try to pull you down. They will, but you've got somebody in your corner, or you know how you want to master this. This is the Divine Masculine card. You've got somebody that's going to take care of you, take control, and make sure that you're in a good place. There could be somebody here, and I see it for what it is. I know you all saw those cards. There could be somebody here that was lying, and it just irked you so bad. You're like, look, I got to go change. You know, have you ever just like been there? Your hair is long, it's pretty, you know, you're doing whatever you need to do, you're feeling good, and then you just go make a change. You cut all your nails off, or you just chop your hair off, you know, or you go dye your hair a completely different color. It's because whatever it is, there was something that just said, I need to make this change for me, so that I can shock myself into making sure that what I'm going through really is this other person effing with me. Because I know I'm nurturing. I know I can have whatever I want. But for some reason, somebody keeps plotting and planning and twisted this energy to where they're taking from me. They want you to reveal the truth about who this person is if somebody is taken from you. Who's the person? That's what I'm wondering. Someone that you can, I don't know, maybe they apologize to you. But it's someone that you're around a lot, but they have apologized to you. It's like maybe they tell you they're going to do something and then they wait, and they don't really understand how they make you feel, you know, and you just kind of keep that stuff to yourself. But really, it I don't know, it bothers you. And I think other people can see that it bothers you too, because you have nothing but court cards down here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, there's at least 6 people that are involved in whatever this is. There's quite a few people. And it's not meant to be disrespectful. I just think that it's not meant to be disrespectful. It could be somebody joking around, but they get their karma. It eventually all comes out. You said that's you. It does all come out. So I don't know. I want you to be very careful. Don't let anybody put you on the defense. All right. Keep striving for what it is that you want, because everything is going to be coming clear very, very, very soon. You put your energy into what it is that you want. Yeah, see, look. Somebody here, it says they were not your friend. They never were. Sorry about it. Okay. Someone around you is your person. Someone around you is not your person. Okay. And they tried to play with your emotions. They did. They probably even tried to play with your damn relationship and make you break up, or you didn't trust this person, something. That maybe, and because there's been a couple of readings tonight where people have been gaslighted. So there could be someone who's been gaslighted, and now it's time to walk away. You know, and I said nah. I didn't say now. I said nah. Now it's time to walk away. I don't know. This deck never comes out. See, look, you got two different faces. You know, 2 different perspectives. It's all about perspective. How do you feel about it, right? Leo, anything good? I mean, I think the good part was that you guys were going to be stepping into something beautiful. Look, I said anything good, and it says sugar, honey, iced tea, you are gorgeous. And it says seriously. So that's amazing. I told you. Maybe it's time for a new do. Maybe it's time for a little bit of enlightenment. Maybe it's time for something that says, hey, that just screams, I'm going to do above, beyond, better than what I was doing. Some of you all won't be taking these people with you is what I'm picking up on. You won't be taking them with you. Yeah, but you're not worried about that. You'll be like, so sorry, not sorry. Sorry for ya. Bye-bye. That's what I see. Sorry for you. Bye-bye. Right here. Leo's like, yeah, and? I can see you looking at this person like, the lady with the funny face. You be like, your hair's all done and you're looking and they come at you cross-eyed. You're like, don't make me cough. Oh, that's funny. You got this, Leo. You got it. You got it, girl. You got it. That's what I hear. You got it, girl. All right, who's next? That was Scorpio. No, that was what? Leo. Sagittarius. Hi, babies. How you doing? Go ahead and hit the share button and the like button and share this reading with anybody that's a Sagittarius. Or if they're dealing with a Sagittarius, go ahead. Because I'm totally going to read Sagittarius left and right now. All right. This is for you. I just heard this candle, Sagittarius, is for you. And I'm going to reiterate, because I know that the signs are kind of all over the place tonight. Please make sure you're tagging in the comment section. Sagittarius, you guys are one of the biggest supporters always. Thank you so much for the positive vibrations and the feedback. One of the things I have picked up on, so you want to keep a quartz around you. You want to keep tourmaline around you right now. If you guys are, metaphysical spiritualists like I am, and you can actually feel the stones, like run up your arm. If you guys are that close to Mother Gaia, make sure you are keeping clear quartz, black tourmaline, honey calcite, as well as those things that will keep you grounded and keep your money in your pocket, such as citrine, red jasper. Oops, that was loud. Anything that will keep you feeling blessed and abundant. Some of you all, I'm hearing elephant jasper. I don't know if any of you have a piece of that. It's more of a brown color with white lines in it. I think that some of you have been fed up with some things for quite a while. Some of you all, it's not this person. You're just trying not to take your negativity out on whoever this particular person is. They said put this deck down. What's at the bottom? The King of Wands. I'm sitting here and I'm staring at vibing, and so then it said go over here. Man with the golden coin. Okay, again, someone that from whatever plan of action you had. My plan is to be a nun, whatever. So might meet somebody that I see it being something very, very nice. Adjacent possibilities. I'm always I think Sagittarius. You said yes. That's funny. Sagittarius is something different. I don't know. I guess you're meeting somebody new. It'll be like, but if I don't know what I'm hearing, someone's like talking in code. Let's just say if for any particular reason you and this person get along, you guys are, that's crazy. You guys are like the Matrix. You are Neo and Trinity. That's like weird. And I'm hearing like, maybe you both love the Matrix. That's got to be what it is. I know I like the Matrix. I do. But it's a story like that where you two coming together would literally shatter vibes. Like, you remember when the helicopter went into the side of the building and it made like the building wave and you could just see the energy from it? That's what I'm talking about. You guys, whoever you two are, wow. Go for what you know. You know what? Hold on. People are going to be so jealous when you two get together. I don't know who you are, but when you two start coming together and just being around each other, whatever, you are going to have haters. I would say though, if you two are compatible, the one thing that you don't want to do is get hung up on one person in this relationship not getting over jealousy. Maybe they've had issues in the past with jealousy. They don't know how to get over it, and they're jealous of their partner. I don't know what that is, but that's just what I'm picking up on. It's what I'm hearing. Yeah, see, man holding a coin. Someone who is stable and involved with their person wouldn't be someone who would show jealousy. Okay, so if you've got someone in your relationship that's jealous of you and you know that they throw bad juju at you or, try to take advantage of you, whether it's you're there in person or in the ethers, that's not your person. Don't get tricked into thinking that someone is your person. I'm just going to say that, boo-boo. Don't get tricked into thinking someone is your person and then you end up allowing negative energy to come to you and then you miss out on this other person. I don't think you guys are going to miss out on whoever this is. I just know that there's someone sniffing around in the background, and I do mean sniffing. Okay? I don't know what that is, but maybe you guys do. She said, get out of my way. All right, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I told you, it's a relationship coming for you, Sagittarius. There is something here that says, babe, it's me and you. Okay, so the good juju coming your way is you possibly didn't realize that it was meant for you. It's time for you. That's not the phrase I'm looking for. It's okay, if that makes sense. It's okay for you to allow whatever this feeling or whatever emotion this is assist you and take you through new opportunities. I also feel like there's something that you have within your possession that will water and grow this new thing. Sagittarius, you have a relationship coming. Whether or not it's work related, I do believe it's more love, but whether or not it's work related, it's meant for you. Door to spirit, I told you. And this could be you growing your relationship with spirit. It could be totally you growing your relationship with spirit. Yeah. And them helping you to get on your purpose, on your path. That's why I told you, if somebody's not ready for you, you're not worried about that. You're all about getting stuff done right now. If there is somebody here that you feel is spiritually aligned to be with you, then you will walk your path with that particular person. But if they're not there for you, you're not interested. You're not interested. They have to be there for you the same way that you would be there for them. And I just heard God's love. If you want to be with somebody, that's when you find out. Okay. Spirit's not going to let you go down this path if the person that's in the connection is not prepared for you. If this person is broke, if they're only looking for this as an option to get their money together, no. Spirit says you are so grounded that this person trying to come into your life will mess with your balance. It'll mess with your harmony, and you will sense it. You will feel and know exactly what to say and do when they come near you. And it might be, here's the thing, it might be, you still might, like, if you guys have not had sex with this person, some of you all might end up sleeping with this particular person and not realize that they're the wrong person until after you sleep with them. If you sleep with this particular person, I have a feeling that whatever it was that happened in the past, you might pick up on the energy of someone from the past if you sleep with this person. Something about your ex or maybe their ex realizing that they've moved on, whatever connection they had with their person from the past that they were bound to, that was taking from them, now knows that a relationship with you is going to open them up into a new beginning. You're just at the very beginning of whatever this is. I feel like because of the way that this is noted here in the grass, what this says is you, Sagittarius, or maybe this is them helping you, they are going to let you hit the reset button and either listen to what's coming through the door to spirit, help you close it so you can get rid of old chapters and then move on to something new. They're going to help you cleanse. But there's definitely something that was pulling on you spiritually, Sagittarius, and now that gets to move on because you're about finding balance. You're about listening to what spirit has to say to you about the opportunities that you do have. They're not going to let you down. They're not. And honestly, I think they sit back and watch you and they don't want you to be stuck in a scenario that's not helpful for you. Yeah, see? So they're trying to figure out a way to talk to you. They're trying to figure out a way to get you to see these opportunities. They said, don't take that. Don't listen to the wrong person, is what I just heard. Love and cornucopia. See? And this is the angel of love at that. So if you're embodying this energy, you've got victory. You have victory. I don't necessarily see bad juju unless somebody overthinks it and they stay stuck in the way that, I don't know, it's just these old ways of thinking, something along like that or something. I don't like that. I don't know. I am hearing that someone would want to make love to somebody, but because of an old way of thinking, that might not happen. Somebody has to, I feel like somebody is becoming wiser now that they have to reciprocate in a relationship and prove that they love somebody if they want to have the sexual aspect of their relationship as well. Wow. Somebody decided to do their healing and even though I don't know. It's kind of like fight the good fight. If I can just summarize it, right? Somebody has to let conflict go. And it was walking away from somebody is what I see. Someone was walked away from. And if there is a plan of action, because you have twos here, you have a lot of twos here. You have 2, 2, 5, 10, 4, 6, 4, 9, 11, 13, 4, 6, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5. So I'm hearing a bunch of different things. Hold on, Sagittarius, because I'm trying to put them all together. It's like, honestly, what I'm thinking to myself is this is what it sounds like to you. It sounds muffled. It sounds, I don't know. Like, I don't want to use the wrong word, but you cannot understand what your spirit guides are trying to tell you right now. It's almost like they have a mouthful of mush. One of your ancestors does not have teeth, and they are so southern and country, it's not even funny. And that's why I understand. So basically, what I'm saying, this is an old soul. I'm talking about so old that their cane is something that they whittled. They lived a long time, too. Y'all, Sagittarius, this is so deep. I think this might be specifically for someone, but I'm going to try to summarize it. This is past life. This is definitely a relationship that is coming in. You will make love to this person. You will have an opportunity to do something blessed, whether it's money, it's career, something that's going to come through that says, yes, all of those things that I went through before, I worked out those efforts and now I'm doing much, much better. I decided to take my high vibration versus my low vibration. Okay. I think that's what the recommendation is for you, is to take the higher vibration, not the lower one, and don't let anyone harm you. You have 3 different masculines here, or this relationship is really about somebody learning how to care for you, respect you, okay? Taking charge of life with this 7 of Swords and becoming the person that you need them to become. It's like the light clicks on. Maybe this is you becoming yourself. And I'm saying taking charge of this in the sense of, no, this is not someone lying. This is someone taking charge of it because someone said, you know what, if you love me, you wouldn't try to fake the front. Somebody chose to work on those mental things that were holding them back from this opportunity with you. Was it confusing? Yeah. Do they still have open doors somewhere else? Possibly. And if they're lying about it, I don't know, maybe it's same sex, but you'll walk away. I think that's what it is. Somebody would rather walk away than deal with somebody that's lying to them. Yeah, they know that they lose out when they lie. They know they lose out when they don't tell the truth. You have the 10 of Cups, and they would rather have the 10 of Cups and love with you, Sagittarius, or you with this person, than deal with that lying ass BS. There might be somebody here who's telling you that their third party was messing with somebody else. I'd be careful with that. I feel like there is someone that is in your life that is trying to pretend like they're the one. Don't let this person get in the way of the one. Somebody's done the work to do the healing. Someone has not. I know who you want, Sagittarius. I know who you want. There's 2 possible relationships here, and I'm going to tell you now. The one, tell me. All right, we're going to split them up. Tell me about the first one. How about that? 10 of Diamonds. Ten of Hearts, King of Swords. The first one, on point. Tell me about the second one. They're going to be honest, tell you the truth, tell you that this is who they're meant to be, this generational bond between the 2 of you. Maybe you were held back, but you know what? Justice came through and said, I'm going to make sure that you 2 end up together. You know, you were without each other. Spirit became involved and said, no, I see where this is going. Okay. They're going to, if you miss this opportunity, maybe you walk by each other in the airport, I'll tell you what, you're going to walk by each other again. Eventually, you 2 are going to be sitting on the same diner. I see diner stool bars. That's what I see, like those circular ones. You 2 are going to end up sitting right next to each other at the diner, or maybe a couple of seats away. This is how kismet this is going to be. And you're both going to order the same thing, cup of coffee and a piece of pie. Something like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I am hoping that this masculine does not keep to himself and he walks over and takes the initiative to come to you, because I feel like someone will lose out. I don't know what this is. Some of you, I feel like you don't know this person, but you do. Something kindred about it. I'm telling you, love is the plan. You will be highly stressed out, Sagittarius, if someone does not take the leap of faith here to say, I saw you from across the room. Can I get to know you? Make the offer. Okay. Don't screw yourself out of whoever this is. Don't play the waiting game, because the Spirit's not going to keep playing with you and opening doors. They do want you all to meet, but don't play around. You better listen to what your spirit guides are telling you. They're showing you that you have a love offer here. They said, quit playing around. And you playing with people that want to hurt you. What the hell? You better stop playing with people that would hurt you and disrespect you and not be there for you and just be a-holes is what I'm hearing. You can deal with an a-hole if you want to. Look, if they're not calling you boo-boo, they don't want you. This person that you're about to meet, though, Lord have mercy. Y'all better stop chasing that loser and get with whoever this blessing is that Spirit is sending you. I don't know why I said chasing a loser. Hopefully you all aren't chasing a bunch of losers. Night night, Marin. Hi, Julia. You know, Julia, I love you, dear, but I can't tonight. I know that there's a couple of people that do want readings, so in the month of June, I will eventually open up my readings. I promise you guys I will. You have to give me like 2 weeks because, like I said, I do have a 9 to 5. I was a little tired, baby. I was a little tired. So not necessarily tonight, but I will open up readings. And we'll talk soon. They're normally done on the weekends. And I probably won't do pre-recorded. We're only going to do calls. We're going to do live readings. Okay, guys? Okay. No scrubs. I love it. I love it. What time is it? 10 o'clock? I need to be going to bed too, Marin. I do. I got a chiropractic appointment in the morning. It's about to work this back out, baby. Who do we have? Earth signs? Let's do Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Taurus, I hope you're doing well. It seems like you're doing well. I said your name and that beautiful energy came out. They actually want this one. Let me get some water. Hold on. Yeah. Taurus, what was for dinner? I know it's late. Taurus, I had chocolate Cheerios. It was good. It was really good. Taurus, friends with benefits. That's what I heard. Friends with benefits. Somebody might get pregnant. I don't think whoever it is minds being pregnant here. That's fine. But this also might be a new opportunity because of, I was going to say a child, right? Yeah, you can't make that up. There is definitely children at play here. Look, it takes 2 to tango. That's what sex does. It gives you babies. All right. If you didn't know, now you know. But I also see a new opportunity for a younger one, maybe teenager, because of their mother. They care. They want to make sure that, you know, you grow up well, you grow up healthy, and you're doing what you need to do. Might be a baby daddy in the situation. There could be some truth coming out about who the baby daddy is. Maybe somebody said, this is your father. That's not your father. It's somebody else. And you know what? You've been dealing with it a long time. You always wanted to know why you never looked like your father. And now you know. It's because it's not your daddy. Okay? I'm going to say that that's good juju because of the fact you now get to get over it. Some of you all might be very highly upset about it. I get it. It could be a very triggering thing. But parenting is in the heart. Okay? If this has been your parent this entire time, they are still your parent. Their love for you is not going to change. What else is happening here? Somebody, I feel like there's a married couple going through it because of children. I am going to say, Taurus, I could see you getting married again, but there's something up with that. Someone's in their head about marriage. They do want this particular type of relationship, but they're in their head about it. And it's because they keep thinking about something that happened in the past. They don't want the past to repeat itself. Somebody really likes somebody too. They do. And they want to take action to bring this person back around, but there's something blocking them from doing it. Could be an Aquarius. I heard Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini that's talking trash, right? Maybe this is like a family member that says, oh, I know you best. That's not what you want. And they're causing dementia and confusion on purpose. Someone might have dementia and be highly confused is also another thing in your life. Look, that's just the way the family is. The family's always been like that. You need to take action now to make sure you have your money so that, you know, when you move forward in life, you're not stuck in this situation where you can't afford the things you need. I think you'll be fine, but I don't want you stressing. You see what I'm saying? Do the things you need to do now so you're not stressing in the future over money. Yeah, that's exactly what they told me, Taurus. Taurus, you take a risk, or you've taken risk in the past and you didn't realize that it was really kind of getting you hung up. I also see that if someone is cheating on a spouse, it's about to get hella ugly because someone is a psychotic police officer. Yeah, like stalk whoever the person is, like I don't know. Like, you ever seen those things on TV where the police officer pulls over the guy and the wife is the officer's wife, or something like that? Or the woman is the officer's wife, and they're like, what are you doing with this person? And they're like, oh, it's my girlfriend. Oh, really? Well, that's my wife. And then they let the guy go, but the wife is like, that's some crazy stuff to me. I don't know why I just picked up on that, but it is what it is. Maybe that's your situation. I do see a crazy person who tries to take authority. There's also something here where somebody is highly upset. I don't know. All of a sudden, like, people start fighting is what I see, and the police could be called. Maybe it has to do with money. It could also be a mother, a father, and their children together over money. I don't like this. Hold on. Because I see a misunderstanding. I see an altercation with a family. It'll turn out well. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Hold on. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody's going to get a lawyer and get paid. That's what I hear. There's going to be a lawyer that just gets somebody paid here. There's someone here that is married. There's an ex who's still offering sex. I do know that if there is some sort of conflict with a family, let's say, like, and I'm giving vibes of like a restaurant, there could be someone here that does get involved. The police could get involved. Someone might go to jail, but that's because this police officer is smitten with the fact that a mother and father are raising their children, trying to do the right thing, and there's some a-hole out here making it worse for everybody. It might be like an arranged ex, a deranged ex or something like that. I'm going to say, if there's a deranged ex in this, the deranged ex is going to jail. So I'm hoping that the positive thing, the good juju in this is somebody is really going to learn their lesson, because now they're really had to open up their mind and their mental capacity that their person is moving on. They need to learn to work on themselves. You know what, though? I am going to say that there could be someone here that's being, I heard the word molested. So sorry about that. If that's happening to you, make sure you report it. Nobody can hurt you or your family. But I also hear that there is someone here that is playing their baby mama and moving on to someone new. The baby mama's psychotic, whoever it is, like totally psychotic. But that's because this person keeps them as an option and they're with fulfillment. And I don't know if this baby mama just is willing to fight or what, but I don't know. Baby mama might be going to jail. Or the ex. I feel like the baby mama might be the ex, and they're freaking out because there's somebody new. It's weird. All right. Let's see what else we got. Good night, MCW. Good night, night. Taurus, I think, let me see if there's any other messages for Taurus, because those were kind of weird. Taurus. Anything else, Taurus? Okay, there. That's you. You're highly favored, is what I just heard. You're highly favored. Everything is going very, very well for you. Yeah, it is. I told you. Get your rest. You're going to be extremely busy coming up here, but it's all in good fun. It's all in good time. Everything is meant to work out for you for a reason. Whew. Been sitting for a while. We've been here almost 2 hours. Yeah. So everything works out for you for a reason. That's what I see. And they say get your rest. So do what you need to do to take a break. Okay. And they only want you investing in the things that are going to bring you positivity. Okay. Bring you peace, bring you love, bring you respect, and things that can be celebrated about you and or other people around you. You know, work on staying in a positive vibration, being honest, being truthful, being healthy. Okay. Healthy. Exercise, cardio. Yep. See what I mean? And they'll give back to you when you least expect it. Okay. They want you to keep your money to yourself as well right now. That's just what they're saying. And the reason for that is because the people that might be asking you for money, Taurus, don't necessarily need it. That's what I just heard. They said protect your money. You can't even make that up. Alrighty. Nice. Very nice. Don't get manipulated. There might be some black magic. Don't let anybody manipulate you for sex or treat you like an option, Taurus. Okay, that could be something that someone is actually dealing with or has been dealing with for quite some time. And it's not fair. It's definitely not fair to you that you should have to deal with something like that. Okay, so let's do Capricorn. That's an interesting deck. Capricorn. Hi, my loves. Make sure that you guys are time stamping this for me. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, Capricorn, you got the Ace of Hearts. Oh, we've had so many combinations of Ace of Hearts and Ace of Pentacles tonight. It's diamonds. It's been very, very repetitive, reoccurring. So go back and make sure you're watching any signs that are in your chart. 28 and 20. Somebody is being as transparent as they can possibly be, which is rare because we've got this white peacock here, which is something that's very, very rare. Queen of Hearts, 10 of Cups. Somebody loves you. It's family. They would go through thick and thin with you. You're being very transparent about why something is not working out. Somebody would like for you to treat them better, is what I'm picking up on. Capricorn. And they're having a very hard time. They think that you're not honest with them. They think that someone is wearing a mask. There's somebody here that I feel like someone can see through. Maybe you can see through this particular person and you see something coming, but you're like, I'm going to stay on the positive side of it, right? And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You have a great communication or a bond coming in. I feel like it's already established and it's been going on for quite some time. Mm-hmm. You're definitely in your feelings about whoever this is. It might have already turned into a sexual relationship. I know that this person desires you. I think this person desires you, but I have a feeling that there's going to be something that comes out where it's about to be like noted, documented, that this person really does want to be around you. This person might tell you, hey, I have other options. Maybe it's like one of those poly type of relationships. Is it a poly relationship? No, because these are storks and this is the Queen of Hearts. If they had other options, I'm thinking to myself that they might not anymore. I don't know. Yeah, they're not telling you the truth about everything, but somebody needs someone to be transparent here. Some of it might be same-sex energy, but somebody is not necessarily telling you who they really are and about their other half. They might be into some really kinky stuff, and they need to make sure that you're the type of partner that will be kinky, freaky, sexy with them, right? They don't necessarily know. Like there's something here where they haven't told you the whole truth possibly about a past relationship. Or again, there could be somebody here that does want to move forward, but something's not quite right. Somebody here feels like they were in a relationship and somebody is now saying, you were not honest with me. They were in a relationship, and so now they're like investigating this person. They're trying to find out details. They're trying to dig stuff up, and they're paying attention to what's happening now. They want everything to be exposed. They do. I don't know. Some of you guys be careful because this could be a petty person that's just taking their time and biding their time with you. You ever heard those radio shows in the morning where the person calls in and says, hey, this person ghosted me after the first date. They won't take my calls. What did I do wrong type thing? It could be something along these lines where somebody wants to know. They want their person to be transparent to say, hey, why wasn't this a love match, right? What was it that happened? You know, why did you stop answering my call? Why did you ghost me? That's what I'm hearing. Because it was time to do that. This person didn't see the direction that they saw. Someone here was like, I don't necessarily know if I know you. I'm feeling kind of weird about what's happening. I don't feel like I'm myself. I feel like I'm being triggered. I'm being stressed. So I'm going to go over here and handle business with possibly someone else. I feel like that someone else might work out. But just remember, you do have somebody watching and stalking your every effing move. Hopefully they don't have like passwords. And if they do, make sure you're changing codes and locks, baby. I feel like somebody's moved on and the person that got lefted, I don't know why I just said it that way, is kind of pissed off and would be willing to, you know, basically wreak some havoc on someone's abundance here. I don't necessarily think that this sheath is for the owner of this wheat. I think it would be someone else that would try to use this sheath, okay? Because now they feel like a martyr. Yeah, and now it's over. So now they're stuck like, I did all this for you and da-da-da-da, and you can't reciprocate and blah, blah, blah. I trusted you and now you can't help me. Yeah, that's that BS right there. I'm telling you. You get the 10 of Pentacles. This is meant to work out this way. I told you. Somebody thinks somebody's deceptive here. Honestly, I think someone's real as hell. And they just said, look, I can't put up with this. Maybe they, you know, it's something about another person. I'm telling you. Something about another person in the direction that they were headed when it came to a relationship. Maybe someone just wasn't the damn one. It wasn't you, boo. It's just that simple. I don't know why they lied about it. I don't know. Spirit is saying, look, when somebody knows their true heart, they know where they want to be. Someone has the key and someone's got the lock and it ain't you. They're not lying. This person didn't lie to you. They just didn't tell you before they fell in love with somebody else. They didn't let you go first. I think that's what it is. So Capricorn, I don't know if I'm talking to you or if I'm talking to a cross watcher that's watching for you is what it feels like. I don't necessarily, I think Capricorn is chilling. Yeah, I told you, Capricorn, you're chilling. You're doing your own thing. It didn't work out. And now you got somebody else. This card came out, I want to say maybe Libra leading. Libra. Okay. You know where you want to be. I told you, you know where you want to be loyal to. And this person, you told them the truth. And now they're like, F you, buddy. F you. How could you do me like that? They're irritated as hell. I'm telling you. Investigating your ass, trying to see where you're going. There's more to this story. I'm telling you. Sagittarius, it says there's more to this story. Maybe you're dealing with Sagittarius. Or maybe in December you will see more. This person is going to try to come back around during the December season, during the holidays. What you doing? I'm laying here with my new boo. Stop calling me. See, I told you. There's something about where somebody wants money from somebody. Maybe somebody had somebody rich and they thought it was going to work out, but no. So now they're pissed. I don't know. I just see somebody trying to take revenge on somebody. So heads up. Put yourself first. Don't worry about this person. Don't let them mess up your money. Don't let them mess up, don't let those issues mess that up. I don't know. I'm not even sure how I feel about that reading. It says, speak up, gift from the universe, and it's okay to let your guard down. Capricorn, you've got somebody new. That's why they said speak up, because you probably need to get rid of the older one. And I'm not saying like you should be using people and just getting rid of them, but if it's not working, it's not working. Set your boundaries, right? And then the gift from the universe will allow you to have the heart-to-heart conversations and move into a healing place. I told you, someone's about to be heartbroken. Someone is irritated as hell, Capricorn, that you decided to move on. They cared about you. They wanted to be around you. But listen, I'm telling you, even your spiritual ancestors are trying to show you, yeah, you got something new and blessed coming in. And you don't have time for whatever. Whoever the new and blessed energy is, that might be the one you marry. Whoever this past person is feels it too. They feel it. Remember, didn't I say Libra? I said Libra, and here's Libra. They know that truth. They can feel it. They feel it. Who's next? So that was, I don't even know who I just read for. You know, that's a good thing about being a reader. Like when you are so highly intuitive, you can pick up on it and then just dump it and release it like that to where it doesn't weigh you down mentally. You can balance it. That's when you know you're a true reader. Like a reading like this, you just like, oh, okay. But then you don't remember it because it's literally a whole entire channeled reading. And it's like you just pick up on the vibes that come from the card, especially if you're reading the illustrated cards. Oh, Lord, let me tell you. Okay, I think Virgo is who we're going to now. Virgo, your lucky streak. I feel like it's like portal energy. I need you to know that if you guys haven't been paying attention to the lucky streak that's been provided and you keep getting those little hit or misses, they want you to cleanse off. They want you to see first recognize that they were hits or misses, right? And they were actually blessings that were sent to you and you might have not been paying attention. They said, yes, we did send you blessings. Why didn't you pay attention? That's what I'm picking up on. I'm hearing the words careless. I heard none of these. Yes, I heard this. Wow, Virgo, what are you doing? I mean, I just feel the need to clean up. That's what I feel. So I'm going to take a moment and clean up. Maybe some of you all are OCD or you know someone that is OCD. I get that. Oh, trust me, I get that. I was like, this deck. Hi, Crystal. But not yours. Fleas be fleas. Oh, that's messed up, Jenny. I don't know what just came out. That just like came out. And who did we say we were doing right now? Virgo? It says someone talks too much. It says someone will tell on themselves and reveal their true feelings and intentions towards you. Okay. I mean, that's cool if you just pay attention, right? So it says voodoo. Someone is doing voodoo work on you to achieve something against you. Look at the other cards to see which area. So it says block removing. Whatever was holding you back has been or being removed. And it says withdrawal. You are moving on past those who have issues with you. It no longer matters to you. What did I say your energy was? I picked up on something. It was weird. Virgo, is this even? Yeah, it's Virgo's reading, but whatever was done is over. You're not necessarily worried. I guess that's your good juju. Your good juju is that you finally figured out, yeah, I'm good. This person might have tried to bind you. This person might have tried to hold you back from moving on to new love. No. They are no longer blocking you. You've put your foot down and said, I'm okay. Virgo, if this is you doing voodoo on somebody, that did not take effect. That did not take effect. Just letting you know if somebody sent bad juju towards somebody, yeah. I feel like Spirit is saying it's probably a bad idea if you've actually participated in anything like that. And they want you to grow up. They want you to, or your person, they want you to move away from doing stupid stuff like that. Yeah, intentions. It's having ill intentions. Their intentions against you. Clarify that, please. To block you. Their intentions were to block you, to cause problems, to cause pain. I just heard a kappa. Some of you Virgos could have had a Kappa that was trying to attack you, or you are a Kappa. Maybe, and I say that because Kappa would be like what, a male fraternity? Or maybe there's a Kappa that's involved, or somebody tried to ruin your reputation. Someone tried to do something along the lines of harming you, but whatever it was, it's now removed, Virgo. Somebody was doing very nasty work towards you. They were probably told not to do that either. And now it must have reversed. So like if you were being held back from something along those lines, this person is like, how the hell did you move out of what I sent to you? How the hell did you move out of, being my victim? Or how did you move out of just the toxic situation that I tried to put you in? And they hate you. So the good juju is, oh yeah, they're hating on you. They do rent space in their head. They rent it and they think about you all the time. And the fact that you are no longer near them and you've already gotten over those things, this person does not stop thinking about you. They should not have come for you, whatever that was, because you would eventually get over the negativity that was being sent. See? Union. Somebody was trying to bring you two together. It could have been a Taurus, but they wanted you. They wanted ownership over you. And you removed that funky vibe they were putting on you. You withdrew from it, and now they're stuck overthinking about you and what could have been between the two of you and why did it go that way and blah, blah, blah. You cut them off. I promise you, you did. See, here you are, Virgo, at the bottom of the deck. You cut them off. Welcome, welcome. I have a bro here. Yes, I just heard yes. I miss you and Leo energy. There might be a Leo that misses you, feels like they need to, be taking care of you. They also feel like there's someone here that is not telling them the truth. Maybe they got a reading on you and it showed them that you care about someone else and they're irritated. There's something here where it's very, very, there's demonic energy to it, but at the same time, it's just more of a really petty bee with an itch. That's what I feel. I would hate to say that a Leo is a petty bee with an itch, but they feel like someone is not being honest. They don't believe in themselves and they don't believe what spirit is showing them. I do believe that anytime work is done, I will say this, because if there was work here to get you to separate from somebody, not be around them, or they tried to get rid of a union that you were technically supposed to be a part of and they were told not to try to tear that apart, this person is now going through a very, very hard time in life. You understand? And this is a gift from the universe because literally they're getting karma and payback. I just saw a flash. Like I keep seeing flashes. You guys have a lot of spiritual energy around you. So what this says to me is as you've been pulling back and cleaning yourselves, this person is now stuck in an energy of where their ego will not allow them to cleanse themselves of you. Okay? They know that they messed up. You kicked them to the curb because they weren't telling the truth. They weren't being honest. Their intentions were tricky and to like literally be against you in the long run. And that's not what you wanted. Hopefully you were clear, Virgo, about what you wanted out of life. Whether it was to be single and just date or do whatever. Somebody tried to control you and you were like, hell no, you're not going to control me. You got another thing coming. You told us you actually got away from this person. You did. You cleansed yourself and now this person is missing you, but they're in their ego. And if you're still thinking about this person, but you know it's better to be without them, then you're in your ego. See, Capricorn energy. They said you better learn how to control that. I don't know, maybe you were just very happy with somebody here, but they said learn to let that go so that you can find a safe place for you. Like if you don't feel if you've never tried to heal your inner child, like this energy right through here and really heal your heart space, Please do not get caught up with whoever this is. It's okay to miss this person. This person is going to try to control you from cutting them off because they can't stop thinking about you. They need to come back in. See, I told you, betrayal. Somebody was betrayed. And karma. What goes around comes around. So the good thing about this is it's all going to be exposed. Okay? Capricorn and Leo energy, that's one tough mofo. Somebody who is bossy as hell. I told you, and there's the black magic. It's all being exposed. Someone is going to be in a better place. I told you, it's exposed. It's going to be the truth. And now you get to move on. This person's going to take their karma, and Virgo, you're going to walk away and be happy. Because the truth is that they're going to be spiritually bound and regretting the fact that they tried to ever come for you because you were destined to have peace and prosperity. 10 of Cups. You're going from a place of sadness and worry about, why this person is coming for you, all the way back to a union of 10 of Cups. You're going to get everything it is that you want. I don't think you need to worry anymore. I really don't. See, this person is going to be worried watching you move on with somebody else. This person wants to come back together with you. They want to see you, talk to you. There might be something here about D-U-R-G-S. D-R-U-G-S. Did I spell that right? I hope I did. Otherwise, I'll be like, duh. No, it's D-R-U-G-S. That's what I said, right? Yeah, there might be something there about that. New person, I told you, a new person is coming in that cares about you, that loves you. And this is where you need to be able to let your guard down. Okay? So the other person's pissed. We get that. But your good juju is someone new is coming in and you get to have fun with this person. It'll be new. It'll be lively. It'll be peachy. Okay? It'll be exciting. It'll be someone that you really enjoy spending time with. Okay? Your other person really tried to do one over on you, hold on to you, and that's over now. It's over. I don't even think you need to be mad at them because, this new person that's coming into your life might be a Taurus, someone that is actually very honest and reliable. But this is a lot about control. This is also something about teaching you how to know yourself and then know your self-worth, not accepting less, not being with someone who doesn't allow you to set positive, healthy boundaries. Right? They didn't want you to have positive, healthy boundaries. But they're going to eventually tell you what it is that they want from you. Maybe somebody just wanted money from you. Okay? We do have black salt power here, and it says to break hexes, spells, and repel unwanted energies. Maybe that's what you did. I know I've used black salt quite a few times. I mean, I make my own candles. And I do that because I can feel the negativity that's being sent my way. And no, you got to go. You can't stay here. Okay? In my 3D life, I'm not allowing negative energy to come in. And when I see it try to creep in, I pretend. But when it leaves, it's kind of like Debo. Sometimes it's hard to fight Debo, right? Vibe clearing. I got health attacks, but, if they keep coming at you trying to wish bad health on you, you've already got this. It says you need to incorporate a regular habit of using protection herbs, sage, palo, Santo, etc., to cleanse and clear the negative energy from your surroundings on a weekly basis. And don't be listening to that TikTok crap. I was getting my hair cut the other day, and I heard this girl tell the wrong story about what sage is for. I was like, oh, Lord. I don't know. Surround yourself with sage. I've actually been planting sage. It just grows wild out here. So I've been upping it and then replanting it in specific places. I don't know. Just beautiful, beautiful plants. So you guys, I love you. I truly do. I am super, super tired now. We've been here just over 2 hours. I really have enjoyed the fact that you came to read with me. I'm going to give you one more. I'll give you one more, boo-boos. And we'll see what we've got there. And then I'm going to go to bed because, like I said, I have to go to the doctor in the morning and let him manipulate the back. The chiropractor is really a good place to go. Some people don't mess with it, but he keeps me on point. Keeps me on point, especially since I have, oh, you're welcome, Jenny. Yeah, my chiropractor, ooh, yeah, thank you. All I do is I stand up, I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. All right, so overall message, that I just saw. I see support coming into your life. A lot of support. It could be a little bit of rosy cheeks as well, like someone is a little embarrassed, right? Someone is asking somebody out on a date here. I do see that. You will be going out with this particular person. Someone is so scared to go out on this. There could be someone here that's going to be rejecting a relationship as well. And I don't think they realize how much this person actually likes them. Like likes them, like likes them a lot. Like, were you friends in college, or do you like them a lot? So, and I know that's from, you know, the Napoleon character, but still, it's a like situation. They like you. They would get rid of other people for you. I told you. And they are all up in their head about it. And they're like, they're trying to hide it from you. That's what I feel. But they need to talk to you. They dream about you. They think about you. And maybe the ancestors are just coming forward. Like, you know, this person came to tell you said message. Maybe it's time for them to go after that. Some of you all, certain people come into your life to give you this said message or help you learn this lesson. And then you go. Sometimes it's quick. Sometimes it's long term. It was meant to happen. That's what I hear. It was meant to happen. This is someone from your past life. This is a generational issue. Some of you are running away from somebody because you feel the pain of the past life. And in this lifetime, it actually would have been okay for you to kind of work it out and rock, you know, opportunities. But there's somebody here that is tricking themselves out of, they're talking themselves out of being in this particular relationship. And it's because of damage. It is. It's someone who is probably a runner, and they do need to work on that. They need to work on how they talk to themselves. They need to work on, you know, the fact that they were rejected by someone else. They don't want to be rejected by anybody else. Here's the thing, boo-boo. I mean, if you're going to plan to love somebody, plan to love them, okay? Don't plan to love them in a sick, twisted, exotic type of way. Oh, I love you if you let me have multiple people type crap, right? That's not what this person is doing. Someone here is saying third parties are a problem. Boom, right here. If you're going to be with this particular person, juggling the relationship will only cause harmful stress. And it could be that someone is highly intuitive here with this Piscean energy. And they're like, wait a minute, you know, something doesn't feel right. That's what I see between Pisces and Sagittarius energy. Maybe it's something they've gone through in their past, or their children don't like somebody and they want this particular person rejected. There's somebody here that says, no, I don't like the way this person looks at me. There's someone here that says something's not quite right. And rejecting this person might not be a bad idea, but that's because they have to learn this lesson. And this is not a sexual connection where somebody gets to run around and go be single. If this is a player trying to plan for you to have, you know, be an option, you're done. That's not what your wish fulfillment is. See what I'm saying? You're going to protect yourself. Someone is protecting themselves. They're too freaking smart. We literally have all of these 10s here. Somebody, I feel like, you know what's crazy? I really do feel like for the collective that just popped up here, somebody really does care about somebody, but they don't tell whoever this particular person is, because this person is damaged. They're broken. Whoever is in love with somebody or really likes whoever this person is, because they're so damaged and broken, and maybe there was some heartbreak or, you know, ghosting in the past, they actually feel like they can't come forward now and share the fact that they do care, because this person is not willing to open up that space for them. I do see that. I do. That's unfortunate. I don't know. And the thing is I guess it's unfortunate, but the truth is, I mean, I think I just called it. Someone is highly stressed out about it. They're highly stressed out about their truth being revealed. What will happen if the truth does come out? Tell me about the truth. What happens? 9 of Swords. Highly stressed out about how somebody's going to be reacting towards something. Trying to manipulate the situation, cause some sort of conflict. I think it's going to end up okay, but the thing is it's the manipulation factor of whether or not there's some sort of competition, or if there's somebody that's dealing with fighting their own demons, and withholding that, their ego is a problem. Hold on. Yeah, that ego is a problem. You cannot make that up. Somebody feels like something should be done their way, and that's not always the truth. And so if somebody has some sort of belief that's a lie, this is where they need to learn to do their healing. Somebody's going to learn to do their healing. I do see it. Might take a little bit. It's going to take a couple more conversations. Okay. I would say if you have been interacting with anybody that like lied to you, you busted them lying, and now they're just waiting to talk to you because they figure once enough time goes by, you'll talk to them. Be honest with yourself about whether or not you should be talking to this person. If some of you guys are like me, you know when someone is sending you bad juju and bad vibes because you can feel it. I do feel like someone here is also upset and not sure if they would be able to have a relationship, because I feel like somebody is not quite right downstairs. Okay. And if they're carrying something, they don't necessarily want to give it to that person. That's what I feel with that 5 of Cups. They don't want to give it to somebody, or they have to, be responsible and say, hey, I have this issue. If you and I are intimate, you'll have it too, type thing. Right? Yeah. See, that's why they wait to make an offer. I don't know. I think I don't know. Honestly, I feel like if you just tell the person instead of fighting about, what's really going to make you happy, just tell the person, and you'll find that the person might have the same issue, especially if you guys have not been intimate yet. That's probably why they have the same issue. They're single, and that's what they plan on being. That's crazy. Look at that. I don't know. There's something here about somebody trying to tell you something in the past, and now somebody's stuck in their head about it because they're like, wait a minute, did this person try to tell me this in the past? And now, it's like, I don't know. I don't know. That's what they're saying. I don't know with this energy. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Somebody tried to tell somebody in the past what was really going on and what they wanted, but they weren't clear about it. See what I'm saying? They weren't clear about what it is that they were actually doing. I don't know. I think it's because they were trying to stave off havoc. They didn't know how the person would respond to them, if they would try to hurt them or what. That's what I see. Yeah, 3 of Swords. That person probably would have tried to hurt them. Somebody is plotting. Somebody is definitely plotting. Like I said, be on your P's and Q's with that energy that is planning on coming out. You do end up with your wish fulfillment, but you're going to have to move fast. So make sure you guys are protecting yourself, making sure you're loving yourself and doing everything it is possible to remind yourself that love wins. Fight the good fight, no matter what that bad juju vibration is that tries to come out and, hurt any opportunity you might have with your money, any of that. You know how to cross your T's and dot your I's. You know how to pull that policy. You know how to set boundaries with your loved ones. Okay, that's what I hear. Yeah, 6 of Cups. I love you dearly. Make sure you guys are cleansing your energy, because I'm going to tell you, I guess it was somebody's grandmother earlier. Boy, she made my head hurt. Poor baby. So I'm just like, I don't know. I've actually fallen myself when I had COVID, and I actually fell myself and I fainted, right? I just barely missed knocking myself out and like really hurting myself. But I did hit the door frame, and I had this huge scar going down the side of my forehead for a while. But that was like around 21 that happened. I mean, that was after we started the channel. I don't know if I ever told you guys that. But when I tell you, certain illnesses and things like that, those aren't things to play with. I don't know what made me just share that with you, but I did. I don't know. The lady's head hurting. So, yeah, her head was freaking like, I was like, damn, where'd that come from? That hurt. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll be repaid for having to feel that, but oh, Lord have mercy. I'm sorry to have to keep saying it hurt, but I know I kept reading through the pain, but that just says to me how resilient whoever that energy is, or was, if they're in a past life, they're crossed over. Whew. Yeah, their energy is amazing. So, all right, so this is for you guys. I love you bunches. I do want you to have a wonderful weekend. Remember, this is a timeless reading. Go ahead and timestamp it for me. I'll be back. I will do what I can do. I told you I do have a 9 to 5. And when I tell you it's mentally exhausting, it is. So, love you bunches. This is for you. Give me a hug. Give me a kiss. Peace and elbow grease.